Hello interwebs and welcome back to Let's Play Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. My name is Skinny Minnie and...
I am Pharaoh.
Yay! Last time we left off we met our client, which is Larry Butts, Phoenix Wright's old-time friend, who got accused of murder. And now we are about to do our first cross-examining on the witness, Mr. Sawit. Saw it, I think. Saw it.
Saw it or saw it? Oh man,
we're terrible at this.
Yeah, my pronunciation's terrible as is, but we'll just go at it.
Oh gosh! All right, here we go. Witness's account.
I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment.
What?
I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him.
Weird.
Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment.
What?
And then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
All right.
It's pretty damning testimony right there.
Yeah, sounds solid.
Larry, why didn't you tell the truth?
Oh, Phoenix.
I can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Oh, but you can.
Phoenix, right?
Huh?
Sorry, no, go ahead.
Oh, incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Oh, whoa. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Well, yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. I didn't say that right, did I?
I think it's perusal.
Yeah, okay.
Perusal.
Who uses that? Honestly.
Pain does. The blackout record added to the court record, and you can look at that right now, which I probably will take a look at right now. Blackout record. You don't have to read them as soon as you get them. I personally like to because I like to know everything so that way when I start to cross-examine, it may catch something in the cross-examine that's a contradiction, which we'll go into that in about a second, in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Now, if you paid attention to his testimony, something may strike you odd, but we'll get into that later. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, yes, Your Honor?
You may begin your cross-examination in red letters.
Cross-examination, Your Honor?
All right.
Okay.
This is it.
Oh, God.
The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you're supposed to... What? Oh, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying?
Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? Oh.
Explanations? How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face.
Okay.
Some weird advice. Yeah, thanks. Touch the court record button and point out the contradictions in the testimony. But we'll do that more as we go through his testimony. So let's see, he was going door to door. That's really not important yet. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door halfway behind him. Nah. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright. Whatever, that's very dramatic. He thought to call the police immediately, so, however, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to the nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly, it was 1 p.m. Now, goodness, Pharaoh, since you've played this before, what do you think the step would be?
Well, it's been a while since I played. I'm trying to... Oh, no. It just seems weird, kind of like, it's like, not to say it was weird that he went into the apartment, but saying that the phone wasn't working, it's like he actually went in there and checked, or like he actually tried turning it on, it wasn't working. I mean, I don't know if you want to find out more information about that, or what. Yeah, I guess we could do that.
Now, in order to get more information, you need to press the L button to get more information from the witness.
The phone in her apartment wasn't working? Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't. Right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment. Or did you? Oh, Dad, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next?
So, we got a little bit more information. He seemed a little jittery about it, so we still want to press for more information. Now, in this one, it's kind of weird, because if you look at the evidence we just got, electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. of the day of the crime. Now, if you look at that, it says he remembers the time exactly if it was 1 p.m. But everything should have been blacked out, so he couldn't tell the time. Weird. So, if you want to do that, you can go ahead and present that, and you can press Y to present. Oh, wait, no, that wasn't it.
Okay, well, at least we can explain some other mechanics of the game as of what's going to happen right now. Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement?
I'm not sure I follow.
It clearly, contradicts the, I thought...
You don't sound very convinced, Mr. Wright. Objection overruled. Now, whenever that happens, see, you have 5 those are exclamation marks. You have those, which is pretty much your penalty bar. Now, anytime you present wrong evidence or you answer a question incorrectly, it takes one off. So if you run out of all those exclamation marks, it's game over. So you have to be very careful how you present evidence.
Oh, crap. I don't think that won me any points with the judge.
Obviously, Phoenix. Well, obviously me. Now, I presented this at the wrong time, but I want to get more information. How does he know it was 1 p.m. if there was a blackout?
1 p.m.? Are you certain? Yes, absolutely. He seems really confident.
1 p.m.? Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Okay, I think I had to press it first, then present it. Wait a minute.
Could you take a look at the,
Let's see, time of death. Oh, there we go, yes. We had to present the autopsy report, because the time of death was 4 to 5 p.m. How could he say it was 1 p.m. if she died from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m.?
This guy is lying.
So present that evidence. Present it. The button wasn't working.
You found a body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Oh man, that's me. Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report.
Excuse me.
The autopsy report notes the time of death as sometime after 4 p.m.
By the way, I want to mention, this game has the best music ever. This is the best song yet, but we will get there.
Oh, yes. There was nobody 2, no body to find at 1 p.m.
Oh, Phoenix.
How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Oh. Oh. Sweating in his suit, dude.
Look at that dance he's doing. Oh, that!
Oh, gosh.
Oh, this is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
I'm mixing up my voices. Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. He is so devious.
Oh, yeah. Wait! I remember now!
Oh, we had you, bro. Would you care to give the testimony again? And usually, if the witness does change their testimony, they will retell it a little bit to change their story. Time of discovery.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. That's what I thought. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh, sir. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do.
I've got this one.
All right.
Confident Phoenix.
Right? It's just so, so nice. All right, so now he's telling obviously another lie. So he says there was a voice saying at the time, probably coming from the television. Oh, but there was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a tape program. I believe it's... No.
It might be the earlier one. It was saying, like, when he first mentioned television. I think that's where...
I hear the time. Oh, yeah, okay, here. You
Yeah.
heard a voice saying the time. Well, if he thinks it's coming from the television, remember that piece of evidence we got from the blackout record? Electricity from Mrs. Stone's building was up from noon to 6 on the day of the crime, which I used it at the wrong time. It was actually this one. But you want to use it here, because how could the television be working if there was a blackout from noon to 6? Present that mug.
Hold it right there. The prosecution has said that there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh yeah, Phoenix. Oh.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
What?
Oh, what was that? God!
Is he awake?
I think so. Maybe we'll see more of it later.
Ugh.
No.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit?
No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite.
Well,
Wait, I remember now.
Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility.
Oh,
And you seem rather distraught. Yeah, it's like he's shimmying, and it's weird.
his head is staying perfectly still. That's what's bothering me.
Yeah.
Ugh. Ugh. My apologies, Your Honor.
You better apologize.
It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Good. And this is the point where you get so frustrated, not with the game, but with the person. Because you're like, you know you did it! Why are you trying to hide it?
We saw it in the beginning! Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Really?
I'm gonna have to insert like a...
There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
Well, you saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness.
Gladly.
All right, Phoenix. All right. That confidence, though. Hearing the time. All right, Pharaoh, I'll have you go ahead and handle this.
Yay. Well, let's continue a little bit more. So, there's a table clock in the apartment. Sure, why not? The murder weapon. The killer used it. Wait a minute. He's pretty confident about the murder weapon now, isn't he? Wait a minute. Why don't you go ahead and present? Or let me take a look at the evidence real quick. Let me take a look at the statue. A statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. Do we know for a fact that this is the actual murder weapon?
We don't, because actually in the evidence... Oh, excuse me, that's the blackout record, excuse me. Her autopsy report. It says loss of blood due to blunt trauma. It doesn't say what it actually was used to hit her. So...
Somebody is digging their own grave.
Right? So to speak. The murder weapon. The killer used it, so we would present the... Wait, there was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? So we would present it here, correct?
I believe so.
Okay, present them up!
Wait just a moment.
Alright, Phoenix.
The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? How indeed?
Take a minute to appreciate this music, guys.
I can't hear it.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Imagine. It's the corner theme, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it myself. Damn.
Oh, but it's one of the best. This is how you know they're gonna be caught real quick. And it gets intense. Your blood starts boiling. Oh, okay. Ugh.
What? You, your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are? Bill Cosby? With the objections and the presenting evidence.
And the jello and the pudding. Right. Just answer the question, Mr. Saw It. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may.
Oh, Payne. Yes, Mr. Payne.
As a witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock.
Huh?
The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says a time out loud.
Oh, okay, come on now. That seriously? Does it give it away?
Yes, it doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies.
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now?
No, of course not.
No.
Yeah, it's just he knows it's a clock already, you know, without any prior knowledge. I mean, how is that an issue?
No. Yes, we have a problem with his testimony. Doggone it.
You idiot. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony.
Tilts you.
The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand.
And if you listened or read, it said it tilts and it tells the time.
Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction.
You don't know how to turn up? Sorry.
That's alright. I was dancing a little bit.
Indeed.
The witness knew it was a clock because he...
went into the apartment!
You're lying! Why'd I find that funny? You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it. Prove I went in there.
Oh,
man, you're a little sassy now. Alright.
Right?
I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her.
Whoa!
You struck over the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice.
Whoa.
That was the sound you heard.
Oh, so beautiful. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
Whoa.
Mr. Saw, the sound must have left quite an impression on you.
Right?
Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim.
Oh.
That voice was burned into your mind.
Oh, man.
That's why you were so certain about the time.
Dude. Oh.
Oh, really? What's the meaning of this?
You better get your butt kicked, Payne. That's the meaning of this.
Put my foot all up in there. This is all baseless conjecture.
Ugh.
Baseless?
Right?
Just look at the witness's face.
He looks constipated. Look.
I can't poop.
Oh, God.
What are you, come on now.
Could the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock?
That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean, I saw...
What? What the...
Shut up, I hate you!
Oh my gosh.
Oh my lord. It was him, I tell you, I saw him!
And characters will have what these are called breakdowns when they get caught or when they're caught up in their lies. And some of them are the best ever. Except this one, because this one's kind of just like weird and creepy.
Oh yeah, I never want to see him just walking around. He killed her and he should have burned! Give him death!
Whoa.
Man.
Sir, you are a little too turn up right now.
Just a little.
Order! Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Oh. Mr. Wright!
Your Honor?
You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Yes, Your Honor. The sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock.
Whoa.
A fact which is clear if you simply...
Whoosh, we'll find out next time, guys.
Yay!
Cliffhangers for days.
Gotta love them.
Oh, gosh. All right, guys. Well, we are so out of time, but I thank you so much for watching, and we should be finishing up this case in the next episode. So, if no one told you that they love you today, I do. And you
bye!
are saying... That's Pharaoh saying bye.
There you go.
Bye, guys. Thanks. Wee.